God, it is so good to be back with you. Welcome to Season 8, Sunseekers. Yes, more food, more fun places, and more mayhem. And oh, no shortage of mayhem. I hope you missed me. I sure missed you. It is so good to be back in the beach house, beach bunker. I hope your 2 weeks were fantastic. We had some really hot weather. Hello. It's good to see you. Virtual hug. Come in for a hug. Oh, man, it's good to be back with you. Thank you for not forgetting about me. You know, I'm going to reward you. We have got Prize-a-Palooza between the Elkhorn and Skydancer. We have got an August of winning set to get underway for you. I'll explain coming up. Also, the latest on the WestJet strike, how it's affecting folks in Manitoba, what they're doing to rebook, try and get things back on course. And we have an estimate as to how quickly things actually will get back to normal again for our friends over at WestJet. Maybe you're flying. Maybe somebody you know is flying. Did you go to the new Spider-Man movie? Holy cow! Biggest movie opening ever. Can you tell me movies are back without saying movies are back in a big way? Holy cow, Spider-Man, good news there. Also, I've got good news on what could be the most popular fast food restaurant in the United States. They serve a lot of chicken, and it looks as if... we've got some breaking news this morning on Chick-fil-A, which is going to make folks in Western Manitoba super excited. Although they're sad about Giant Tiger closing. The Keg is closing their downtown Winnipeg location, but they're moving. People are still a little bit concerned locally about some of these stores that are closing. Thankfully, most of them not in our area, although Aurora TV and Video has closed its doors after 60 years. We'll touch on that. And, of course, we got to get caught up. It's been 2 long weeks since we've been together, and we've had Rock in the Fields. We had a 911 outage in Brandon I saw. And what else did I miss? I really didn't miss that much, did I? Oh, sandbags came down. The sandbags on First Street came down, which is good. What did I miss over the 2 weeks? Can you just put it in chat? We'll get to our good mornings in just a second. First, let's take a look at our forecast. And we start with a look outside this morning, and we're at 9 degrees, this beautiful sunshine. It was a hot 2 weeks away. Oh, my God. I spent some time in Grand Forks, in Clear Lake, and Sandy Lake. And in Brandon, and mainly in Brandon, I was redoing my deck, my patio. It's a small one. It's not all that big, but it was hot to be out there slogging away. Woo-wee. The hot weather, super hot stuff is pretty much behind us now, at least for the time being. We flipped the calendar over and we're into the month of August, and things have cooled down slightly. In fact, actually, we'll be below normal today. We'll be below normal for this time of year. Normally, we should be up around 24 degrees, and we will be sunny, though. We'll be sunny at a high of 21 instead of the 31 with the humidity of a bazillion, making it feel so much warmer. But that's a pretty good-looking week there, Sunseekers, isn't it? Maybe some rain on Wednesday, but the rest of the week is looking fantastic. It is far too early to start our back-to-school countdown, though. But I do have to tell you that it is coming. We've got about 36 days. 36 days before the kids and the teachers and the students are back. It is so good to be back with you. Good morning, Sunseekers. Oh, my gosh. I am so glad to be back with you. I am desperate to find out what I miss. I have to tell you, I did a little experiment. For those who follow me and the show on social media, and you're on social media a lot, you know about the little green dot. You'll notice that Tyler's little green dot wasn't lit up all that much while I was on vacation because I was away and wanted to make sure I made the most of my family time in my vacation. I did this little experiment. I call it 3x5. 3x5, 15. I gave myself 5 minutes of social media time 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night, and no more than 5 minutes. It was a little bit difficult to do off the start, but when I got used to it, oh my God, I am so rested. I am so relaxed. That combined with some good night's sleep, man, I feel like a new guy. I can't wait to get into it. Let's go. It is fantastic. And then this past long weekend, I had to kind of gear up as we were coming back, had to be on a little bit more. I liked it. And you know what was the best part about my little experiment is busting other family members? Because, we're all like watching each other. Hey, why are you on your phone so much? This is vacation time. I got to be the one. Hey, I basically live on social media, and I was able to do the 3x5. And it was fantastic. It really was. Okay, welcome aboard. Who do we have to say good morning to? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who is the first one in? Oh, very good man, Road Reverend, who's been working out in the heat, I see. Oh, my gosh, good morning and happy Tuesday. Happy Season 8. Here we are, Season 8 underway. I want to start by once again saying a big thank you to our sponsors who are rotating on the little window over here. You'd think after 7 seasons I would get it. Right here, see? Headley's right here. Bing, 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 bing. And then Creasy's bing, 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 bing. They're the folks who keep the show going, and along with you in your participation. And again, we are on all platforms to start the show, thankfully, including TikTok, YouTube, X, Facebook, and Twitch, the mothership. We move over to Twitch for hour 2 of the show. You can lurk in on the website, too, at tylerglenshow.com, okay? I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to our sponsors. MJ, thank you. Let's go. Season 8. Big heart. Hi, MJ. Good to see you. Hi, Zumba Bernice. Good morning. Cheers to Season 8. Let's go. Patricia Ann is here, too. Thank you, Patricia Ann. Good morning. Oh, I can't forget about our TikTok friends. We've got Archie and Ian in this morning, and Jericho, and Stephanie is here. To start things off for Season 8. Thank you, Stephanie. So is Ronald. Tracy Rogers here. Yay, Season 8. Good morning, Tyler. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tracy Roger. Hope you had a great time away. What was my favorite thing about the holiday? Well, family time. Followed with a close second by sleep. Oh my. I slept for 4 days after I'm on holidays. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you on Tuesday of next week. It was a lot of sleep. There's a lot of early morning hours. Most don't know I'm up at 4 a.m. It's been 4 a.m. mornings for 26 years. So that is, that's ingrained in the brain. But I'll tell you, get worn down and get a couple of days sleep back to back. I feel so good. Good morning, Alec. Good morning, Teresa. Hi, Cindy. Hello, Season 8. Missed y'all. Missed everybody. Richard's here. Good morning. Richard's over on Facebook. Good morning. Welcome back. Thanks, Richard. Good to see you. Hope you had a good couple of weeks. Amanda's over on TikTok. Good morning, Amanda. Rachel Zarn is here on Facebook with her coffee emoji and sunshine emoji. Good morning. Good morning, Rachel. It's also chocolate chip cookie day today. So get a chocolate chip cookie in you. Happy chocolate chip cookie. Asking you on the Facebook page this morning, do you like it thin and crispy or thick and soft? Cookies. We're talking cookies. Squishy. No. What is it? Tender? What's the word I'm looking for? Bridget, good morning. MJ, we said good morning. Al is over on Facebook. Good morning, and everyone interested to hear how the holiday was. It was fantastic. And I managed to have lots of family time, good eats. I've got some stories to share. And I think the big one is that, as far as restaurants go, we were in Grand Forks and ate out a little bit. And I can tell you that inflation is hitting down there almost as hard as it is here. It is certainly not a place that you could go to and go, whoa, I got a super cheap meal. In fact, we went to Hardee's, and Hardee's is one of my favorite burger places. We have a Carl's Jr. in Canada, but you got to go to Regina for that. But they're fantastic. And it was Dad's treat at Hardee's, and David got a milkshake. The rest of us had soda, 4 burgers, and it was $70 US. Now, you factor in the exchange, that's $100. A new record for this guy. I just about fell over. $100. That hurt. I was like, $70. I'm like, oh, you mean 100, man? That's in US dollars. That's insane. Nick is here. Oh, and Nick is newly met, Mr. Nick Adams, with the newly minted Mrs. Courtney Adams. Congratulations, Nick, on the wedding while I was away. Saw some of the pictures there. If you've got some you're willing to share on the show, I can't wait to see. That's great. Cindy says you look well rested. Thanks, Cindy. I feel it. I feel like energetic and ready to go, ready to rock and roll. By Thursday, I'll be, I need more sleep again. Thanks. Hey, Quentin, good morning. Trev says you missed the fact that the aliens have arrived. What? And they're over on Richmond Avenue. Hey, they are paving Richmond Avenue. There was some chaos over there. Came back, went, what is happening? My prayers have been answered. Now, the last time I was out on Richmond Avenue, they stopped at 18th Street. Please tell me they're going to go all the way. They're going to go all the way. Are they going to go all the way? They got to go all the way. I think this is going to be great. God, Murray's is going to have new dealership, new roads. This is tough on folks. I'm thinking like Headley's Health Hut. But damn, Richmond Avenue was terrible. It was awful. Like driving on the moon, it's going to be smooth. This is awesome. Nick says, I did send some pics of undoubtedly the wedding for GT. That's awesome. That's great. MJ says, just in time for swimming lessons. Kids might have a cool lesson today. Yeah, those swim lessons are always better when it's super hot, hey? Renee Deli is over on Facebook. Good morning. Joan is here, too, and so is Jody. Tom Wenham is over on Twitch. Hi, Tom. Good morning. Nick says she kept her last name for the record. But we call Bernice's husband Mr. Bernice. She will be Mrs. Adams 1981 in my book. I know legally, I know the government calls her something different, but this is how I have to do it. She's going to get mad at me. I can't, because I just can't remember names all that well. But I do remember Brendan and Lance and Doug. Crystal's also joining us on TikTok. Good Lord. Thank you guys for making Season 8's debut a very busy one. We got lots to talk about this morning. Tosh is here too. Good morning. Happy Season 8. So excited for the show. You are the best. You are the best, Tosh. You are the best. I hope you had an amazing time away. Let's rock. Yes. Let's rock and roll like they did at Rockin' the Fields. Whoa, what a huge success that was. Like not hearing of any major incidents. Police calls were like minimal at best. Can I say everyone was well behaved? Do we lose any street cred? Like, we're rock and rollers, but listen, we're in bed by 11:30. Like, Is it okay if we say we're well behaved? Obviously, organizers are excited about that. There's not many headaches to deal with this morning. There were some bumps in the road, literally, with regards to shuttles going to and from. I think they got that smoothed out. So that's fantastic. Well, it's good to see you, Francis and Eric and Adam, and Ryan Marcus is here too. Welcome back. Good morning, Ryan. It's great to see you. Hey, if you missed it, if you go to my Facebook page, we're getting the word out on Elkhorn's Fire and Vine. It's an outdoor culinary experience, an unforgettable evening of fire flavor, and a journey through the breathtaking grounds of Elkhorn Resort at Riding Mountain National Park. And this is more than a dinner. It's an immersive culinary journey through the resort where each destination reveals a new course and a thoughtfully paired wine and a new experience. 5 courses, 5 wine pairings, one forgettable evening. And this is not fast food, boys and girls. This is fine dining, okay? It's $199 per person, and I've posted the menu on my Facebook page. For example, charred asparagus, pickled strawberry, whipped ricotta with fresh basil from the garden, fire roasted prawns, smoked chili butter. Oh, my God. You've got world-class chefs. You got a sommelier with the wine. And again, the dates for this, Friday, August the 14th and Saturday, August the 15th. And thanks to everybody who has shared this through my Facebook page, because you have a chance to win a one-night spa and stay package at the Elkhorn Resort. We'll be drawing for that, I believe, on the 10th. And so we start Season 8 with some winnings. So if you haven't seen that yet, please check out my Facebook page and check out that posting. And if you can, like and share, and you'll be entered to win. And better yet, excuse me, we would love to see you at the Fire and Vine event if you can make it. It's limited seating, so you have to act quickly. 848-2802. You've always got time for Tim's. Oh, my goodness. We're going to talk more about the Spider-Man movie, but people are also excited about Harry Potter. And Harry Potter and Tim Hortons have teamed up. They have got some new stuff coming. I believe it's this. Is it this week or when's the 12th? Oh, that's a week tomorrow. We are going to start seeing some magical products at your local Tim Hortons. The magic of Tim Hortons and Harry Potter. Not only that, you don't have to dress like Harry Potter to work at Tim Hortons. No, they are now hiring. Yes, at all Western Manitoba locations. So Brandon, Virden, Dauphin, Neepawa, and Mooseman. So I see it all the time on my social media. Hey, who's hiring? I need to get a job. I want to have something part-time. I want to have something that's going to be working with my schedule. And not only that, I'm going to tell you something. I have emceed the Tim Hortons Christmas party, and it is a holiday extravaganza unlike anything I've ever seen before. I don't think I've ever seen more prizes given away at a holiday party than at the Tim Hortons of Westman holiday party. Big screen TVs, luggage sets, gift cards, cash money. It's insane. They treat their employees so well. So I just wanted to throw that in. I can personally vouch for that. Maybe I'll be giving you some prizes this holiday season if I'm going to be asked back. But I mean, they have got paid benefits, incentive programs, flexible schedules, scholarships, team member discounts, shift premiums, team member referral program, and more. Again, that is Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, Brandon, Virden, Dauphin, Neepawa, and Mooseman. And our friends at Epps Law Office, it is that time of year where real estate is generally its busiest. People love to buy and sell in the summertime. And again, if you need some help with that, please see our friends at Epps Law Office. They'd be willing to help you and would love to see you and assist you with any of your legal needs because they are the experts. And, you know, some of that stuff can get a little confusing and it can be a little overwhelming. And so you want somebody that you can trust, somebody with experience, and most of all, they're kind. Epps Law Office, 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. Where did you go? Grand Forks? It was Grand Forks, Clear Lake, Sandy Lake. Not in that order. Grand Forks, Sandy Lake, Clear Lake was the order. And it was hot. Didn't matter where it was. Although, interesting note, when I was in Grand Forks, they are going through a drought. Like, so it was very interesting to talk to people down there about, so how's the weather in Manitoba? By the way, none of them are following the Canada-U.S. politics and that situation. None of them. Zero. Batting zero. All of them were basically worried about the cost of living. Sound familiar? And jobs and so on. And how that stuff is all working, which it is not really that great. So, yeah, that was really the hot topic of discussion, but I found I had to explain to them that I had just come from a place where we had put these super sandbags up because we had too much water. And I jokingly said, it's too bad we couldn't get a garden hose from Brandon down to Grand Forks, help you guys out, because a lot of the farmers down there obviously are concerned. There was even some stuff about foundation issues, like for buildings and stuff like that, because they had a wet spring, but it has been so dry this summer on that side of the state that there's major cracking in the ground. And I'm like, this is bizarre because it's not that far. What is it, 4 hours? That's not that far. Man. Ryan says they don't care about politics. They just live. It appears that way. They're very, I don't want to say self-centered, but it's the first thing. No, they're not self-centered. They're worried about what's in front of them. Probably actually a good thing, I'm thinking. You know, they're not all that consumed about and gas prices. Worried about I paid $4 US a gallon for gas, which you can do the conversion. And the best thing I ate was a steak at Texas Roadhouse, still inexpensive. And for those who are interested, I did see a lot of Manitoba plates down there. I'm always curious about that, especially in light of what's happening up here, and especially with our media saying what they're saying and so on. And honestly, I ran into a couple people from Brandon at the Texas Roadhouse on the Saturday night that we were there. So they're coming from all over, and a cheap steak is still that's the only really wow. That was kind of that was a inexpensive meal. Texas Roadhouse. But anyway, yesterday's good thing. Let's load up. We may go into overtime because we're playing catch up here. So this may go long, and so forgive me. We're going to get caught right up on everything. Let's get caught. Tosh says, my daughter celebrated her 12th birthday, and she had kids coming and going from all corners of the country. We got some beach time at Deep Bay, Clear Lake. That's fantastic. Today, my third oldest daughter is 19 years old. Holy cow. Yeah, it's a good thing you got a calendar there. How do you keep track of all these things? Oh, my gosh. Cindy was at Rock in the Fields, and we've got some pictures of that, including the big stage. Again, just some great crowds there. Wow. Wow, this is just awesome. Cindy says GT had a great time at Rock Fest and snuck away for the day to spend with our grandbaby. Well, that's fantastic. Look at these troublemakers in bed by 10 o'clock. No issues. No, well, I'm thinking we'll get more of the police information today. And as people post bond and so on and so forth. No, everything sounded great. Sounded like, oh, there's baby time. And, of course, a souvenir. This is the new generation, though. They're not into rock music. They're much more into the So you can see by the look on Baby's face right here. Because Baby is all done up in the Rock in the Fields merchandise here. But in reality, they're much more in tune with the Speaking of that kind of music, we got some breaking news this morning on somebody who was at a music festival here in Western Manitoba. You may recognize him. His name is Jellystone. Jelly Roll. Sorry, not Jellystone. Country star, Jelly Rock, Jelly Donut, Jelly Roll is taking a break. Could be as long as 2 years. This, along with Ariana Grande, the two of them have just said, you know what? We really can't take the heat right now. And we're not talking about the weather. social media and their personal challenges have become a little too much. Well, I'm going to share this amazing family photo. Look at this. There's the crew. Tosh and her crew getting together for the summertime. Very nice. Very good. Oh, and those girls look like they're getting ready to rock. It's all about the rock fest. Everybody's rocking. And beach time. That's a deep bay. I do recognize that. And apparently Clear Lake is not quite as cold as it normally is. It's been a pretty nice end to July, I would say. The start of July was really kind of cruddy with all those storms. Not all. It was not great, was it? No, it was not good. But we gotta get some wedding pictures in here. There they are! Yeah! No. This is not Taylor and Travis. But you could be forgiven for thinking that it's Taylor and Travis because it's the wedding of the millennia. Mr. and Mrs. Nick and Courtney Adams, 1981. Holy cow. Look at how great they look. Oh my gosh, everybody's got their phones out. Unlike the Taylor and Travis wedding, there was phones allowed. Oh, everybody looks so pretty. Congratulations, you guys. Oh, wow. And, of course, I can't help but notice a couple of things here. First off, she's showing off the big ring, the big rock, the big Nick Adams superstone right here on that left hand. Oh, yeah. Look at my little rock. It's not so little. And I've got my hand on Nick's knee. So I'm glad Nick's wearing a jacket. He's covering up the parts of the eye. Because things can happen when the hand goes on the knee. He's got that look on his face. He's got the, oh boy. Woo! Winter spell. Yay! Let's get some congratulations. Okay, why do I feel like they should be kissing right now? Can we tink? I don't have anything glass in here. I don't have anything glass. You know, at a weddings. Ding, 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 ding. Tink the glasses. Tink the glasses. It's too late. No. Aw. And there's a picture of a picture. Love, exciting and new. And that must be Nick's ring. I like Courtney's better. I like the shot of her. Oh, hand on the knee. Hand on the knee. Oh, that's nice. Patricia Ann saying, congratulations, Nick and Courtney, MJ2, Zumba, Bernice, and Cindy, and all the Sunseekers, wishing you the very best in your life. Cindy will know there is a Ukrainian song that must be sung at all weddings. No, I don't know how it goes. Where's Baba when you need her? Man, you know which one I'm talking about. Many happy and healthy years. Many happy, healthy years. Oh, it's just like, oh, God. Oh, my God. It's one of those songs. Why do all the songs of old have to be so tough to listen to? I don't know. It's the beat. It's always about the beat, maybe. I don't know. Kim Mulchick's here on Facebook. Good morning. Hope you had a great break. Tyler Glen, I certainly did. I am rested, relaxed, ready to rock and roll, ready to be with you, ready to get things going on here, ready to get all caught up. So no one's telling me what I missed. We're going to take a beach break. We're going to come back. What did I miss over 2 weeks? Because all I can think of is sandbags on First are gone. We were without 911 in Brandon for one day. That was all over the place. Couldn't help but see that. And number 3, the Dolphin Hospital is going to be closed for a while. Is that it? Did I pick a great time to get away? I think I did. I picked a great time to get away. I don't think I missed much of anything. Although this Spider-Man movie, why is it so big? Why is everybody's got to go see the Spider-Man movie? It's absolutely massive. Oh, and they fogged for mosquitoes. Okay, in chat, we'll take the beach break. Stuff I missed. Got some new beach break tunes for Season 8. Let's get going, Sunseekers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get rolling. And in the meantime, tell me what I missed, okay? What did I miss? We're going to go to Fort Myers, Florida this morning for our first beach cam of the new season, a live shot.
Let's go! The sun is rising, it's a brand new day. Leave yesterday behind and find your way. Feel the ocean breeze, let your spirit fly. Every dream gets closer when you reach for the sky. Everybody's smiling, everybody feeling free. Good vibes rolling in like waves across the sea. Take a deep breath, let your worries disappear. The best day of your life could be started right here. Hands up high, let the sun shine in. Every new morning is a chance to win. No looking back, we're moving ahead. Fill your heart with hope instead. Good morning, Sunseekers. Come on, now, let's shine together. Good morning, Sunseekers. Let's send those clouds away. Make your day great, celebrate. Bring your smile and don't be late. Good morning, Sunseekers. Come on, everybody, make today great. Take the chance you've been waiting for. Open up another door. Small steps forward turn into miles. Success begins with simple smiles. Friends together underneath the sun, making memories, having fun. The future's bright, the road is clear. Your moment to shine is here. Hands up high, let the sun shine in. Every new morning is a chance to win. No looking back, we're moving ahead. Fill your heart with hope instead. Good morning, Sunseekers. Come alive and shine today. Good morning, Sunseekers. Let's send those clouds away. Make your day great, celebrate. Bring your smile and don't be late. Good morning, Sunseekers. Come on, everybody, make today great. The world is waiting. No hesitating. Do it, make it real. Every sunrise brings a brand new deal. Dream it, do it, make it real. Every sunrise brings a brand new deal. Good morning, Sunseekers. Rise and shine, we're on our way. Good morning, Sunseekers. Bringing positive vibes all day. It's the invitation on the way. Good morning, chance to create. Good morning, Sunseekers. Come on, everybody, make today great.
Hey. Oh, we moved direction here. Oh, the bar is just about ready to open. It's a Tuesday. Feels kind of like a Monday. Hope you had a great long weekend at this year's Rock Fest, Rock in the Fields, Minnedosa. It was a great festival. All reports are super positive. And the weather, oh my God, great lineup of bands. The weather was fantastic. And I've been away for a couple of weeks. This is the start of Season 8. If you're just joining us, 8 seasons of the show. It is truly amazing that 2022, in October of 2022, basically the fall of 22, is when the show was being constructed. And where are we? 26? God, where's the time going? But there's just so much information to talk about with food and fun places and mayhem. So what mayhem did I miss over the course of 2 weeks? 911 went down in Brandon for a day. The super sandbags came down. The floodwaters came down. And what was the other thing? Oh, Dauphin Hospital. Oh, my gosh. Dahlman Hospital's going to be closed for a while. That's not good. But they are trying to do piecemeal. I'm thinking it could be the new year before it's back up and running. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but we're at 9 degrees. It was also very, very hot over the 2 weeks, and that's how July operates. August is a little bit tamer. We are at 9 degrees, and it's actually, dare I say, a cool day today. Just as we come back on the live stream, it is definitely cooler than what we've been used to. 21 degrees for the high today, but it's going to be nice and sunny. I think a lot of people were bothered by the heat, and if you were one of those people, you're actually going to really enjoy this type of weather. 24 for Wednesday. Our hottest day will be Thursday, and look at that weekend. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And our normal for this time of year is 25 degrees. Ryan says they fogged for mosquitoes. I noticed that after I picked up barrels of DEET in the States because, it's what you got to do. I don't know if you're allowed to bring DEET back or not. I guess I'm going to find that out. Ryan says NFL training camp opened up. Kyler Murray will hopefully carry your team further than last year. I will cheer for the Vikings, but I'm realistic. I just enjoy. I said to Tracy yesterday, I knew that training camp had started. I'm like, get set to lose your husband until Christmas time. On the weekends, I'm unreachable. Friday is high school football. Saturday's college. Sunday is pro. I am spoken for. Starting mid-August. End of August. Dwayne is here this morning on Facebook. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning, all. Good to have you back. Thanks, Dwayne. It's good to be back. Thank you so much. Life was just not the same in the morning with the disarray. Hopefully back to normal. Oh, thanks. I'm not sure if the disarray is me or the disarray in the world. It didn't seem like I missed much, although at the end of my holidays, I knew that we all knew the WestJet strike could be coming. And indeed it did. And it just threw a bunch of people off. We had some Sunseekers stuck in Calgary, some Sunseekers stuck in BC, and things should be shaken out. They're saying probably by Wednesday. Ryan says not sure if he's back in Carson Wentz or not. Cindy says up at the Rock Festival, it was so hot. Well, nice, cool weather is upon us now. Some nice, cool, welcome relief. Welcome relief. Kevin says, good morning. Hope everyone had a great long weekend and you enjoyed your family time. Tyler, thank you so much. I did. I'm a very lucky guy. I didn't share any pictures, did I? Got to share a couple pictures. I'm so lucky. I'm a lucky guy. And the fact that I have got adult children that still want to spend at least a day or two with their father. And by adult children, I mean they're both in their 20s now. But, that's what happens when you say, Dad'll treat to supper. And breakfasts were free at the hotel. So, a couple of free meals, kids are there. It's all about the free food. There they are. Oh, it was just fantastic. I was really sad, actually, at the end of this trip, because I know this can't go on. My son's going to be 30 years old coming up. He's not even going to want to see me anymore. My God. He's going to see, I had some folks that I ran into, saw pictures when I was up at Clear Lake, Sandy Lake. They had said, hey, where were all these old shots taken? Pioneer Village at Rugby. They have got a giant, if you're into classic cars, they have one of the largest private car collections in the state. You drive by it on your way to Grand Forks or Minot, you pull in there. It's a great little place. They do such a great job at it. It's pretty, well, here we are on the outside of it. It's like a western town. Yes, it is. It's a western town. MJ says Blue Jays made some changes yesterday. I missed that. Okay. And it was hot at Austin. Oh, how was the Midway? Because they had brought the Midway going, oh, this is Tracy. I said, Tracy, no, there's no need to wash clothes on this trip. I said, don't be washing clothes. She's like, get that dirty shirt off, you stinky bugger. Because it was really hot and I was stinky. And she's like, I'm ready to wash your stinky shirt. And I'm like, oh, no, sweetheart. She's always ready to jump to the pump. No, that's an old washboard. For some, that's a musical instrument. And here I am at the most amazing place. Does anybody recognize? Look at the smile on my face. Where I am. Michelle is over on Facebook. Good morning. Hope you had a fantastic vacation. Welcome back. Thank you, Michelle. It is so good to be back. I love being here with you. Thank you so much. The beers are ice cold. Oh, yes, they were. Don't they taste so much better? It tastes so much better in that extreme heat. Patricia Ann says, not local, but there was a big storm that shut down Post Malone in Edmonton. My stepdaughter was there. These stupid storms. I hate the storms. I'm getting sick of storms. That's why, Tracy and I, before the show, we were talking about how it's nice and cool now. I said, look, we've got normal temperatures, no rain in the forecast. It's like the weather can settle down. That's why I'm starting to love August and September. Because it's like pleasurable weather. We fogged for mosquitoes. First frost comes, the flies are gone. MJ says, over at Austin, the Midway was great. Bradley on Facebook also says the Midway was excellent at Austin. Well, God, it's just, and I'm so glad Dauphin got their festival done before all that chaos and mayhem hit. And I hope that recovery and full restoration can happen as soon as possible for our friends in Dauphin. Because, successful festivals like they've had in Austin, like they just had in Manitoba, so they're important in the community. So we gotta get this this hospital back on track. Ryan says Carl's Jr. No, this is not a Carl's Jr. Does anybody recognize this logo? Oh, the red, the logo. Oh, my gosh. MJ says, MJ knew. Closest I have to Chick-fil-A is the Chick-fil-A sauce. Iris is over on Facebook. Hello, Iris. And Cindy says, next door is Texas Roadhouse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. However, I have some breaking news this morning. Breaking news. And, yes, Tracy is right, and so is Ryan. It's Chick-fil-A, the most popular fast food chain in America. And there's a reason for it. Their sauce, which MJ can attest to, it's not only amazing, their chicken is insanely good. So good. And the restaurants are clean, and the people are nice. I just love it. It checks all the boxes. Now, except for location. But I have breaking news. So, is it better than Popeyes? Yes. It is, but they're slightly different style. So it's like Prince and Michael Jackson. Both are awesome. One is going to be better than the other. Really, especially a sandwich. The sandwich is just, But see, I love Popeyes too. I like chicken sandwiches. Popeyes got me on the chicken sandwiches. Their spicy chicken sandwich. But Chick-fil-A and their chicken, you know what? They soak it in buttermilk for far too long. It gets so tender. And it's real chicken. And their sauces are amazing. And again, it's kind of the whole package, really. Anyway, my breaking news on Chick-fil-A is this. I was heartbroken because, as you know, I love Hardee's as well. And when we go to Minot, we would stay at the hotels by the mall, and the closest Hardee's to us was on South Broadway. And it's such a popular spot. I've even taken a picture of it because on my holidays, it closed. I was just like, oh, really? Oh, there it is. If you've ever been to Minot, it's next to the mattress place across from the grocery store. There's Hardee's on South Broadway. So the sign has come down. They've put up a sign in the window that says, we are closed. However, This is the breaking news. This is the breaking news. So that's the Hardee's on South Broadway. And it is closed. But in its place, would you believe it, is apparently a Chick-fil-A. Yes, you heard correctly. It sounds like Chick-fil-A is coming to Minot. Yes! Yes, so you won't have to go as far. Now, media in Minot are reporting that the city planning committee has received application for that location that used to be Hardee's. It's amazing how 1 minute I'm sad, 1 minute I'm crying, because there's another Hardee's location on the North Hill. So it's not like I can't get my Hardee's in Minot. And again, there is a Carl's Jr., which is the same restaurant in Canada. It's in Regina. But now this is in a slam dunk, but it is like an 80-90%, okay? The Planning Commission is holding a series of meetings, deal with a bunch of stuff, including the Chick-fil-A at 2000 South Broadway. So that is fantastic news. Tosh is excited. MJ says, yeah, but the issue is with America. Still not happening. Well, I saw tons of Manitoba cars in Grand Forks that will no longer have to go quite that far to get their Chick-fil-A, as many just don't care about the political stuff going on. And in the States, they really don't care. However, smoke did come up a couple of times, and no one asked me to shut the border down to keep the smoke north. I mean, they realize it's how dumb that is. But there was a lot of concern about, how bad the fire situation was, how many people had been evacuated, is everybody okay up there? And, I'm saying it's Ontario this year. Last year when we were down there, it was us. But and Minnesota's got their fair share of fires too, and I think Wisconsin has some fire situations there too. So, yeah, the fires are all over the place. They're all over the place. Zumba Bernice says, I was hoping you'd say Portage. Getting closer. No, Minot, which is a lot closer. I don't think Manitoba will be getting some Chick-fil-A anytime soon, although we have been seeing a lot of U.S. chains go into Winnipeg near IKEA, so you can never say never. But even Jersey Mike's, which is the hottest sub-chain down there, has opened its first Manitoba location, but it was in Steinbach, and that was just before we took our season break. Reviews there are pretty awesome, too. But a WestJet saying that they're probably not going to get things back on track until probably Wednesday with regards to the strike that just, what was that, like a 2-day strike?
They made the deal early Monday morning, just a day after WestJet flight attendants set up picket lines. It's a strike that saw thousands of passengers stranded or delayed.
I'm trying to get home right now, so it'd definitely be nice to get back.
I understand that it's hard to come to a contract agreement, but when it puts so many people out and all you need to do is pay your flight attendants better.
After signing a deal, WestJet CEO said the company was pleased to have reached a tentative agreement that reflects the hard work and professionalism of cabin crew, acknowledging we know this disruption has been frustrating for our guests. Canada's Jobs Minister said the federal government and Canadians welcome the news that the parties have reached a deal together. The union said it made gains on the key issue, paying flight attendants for ground work.
Being some of the lowest paid, the resolve was there, and I think that everyone in the bargaining room, whether it was on the company side or the bargaining committee side, understood the assignment.
The union wouldn't discuss specifics, but on Sunday, WestJet said flight attendants were offered a 13% wage increase this year, with a 2.5% increase in each of the next 3 years.
I think both sides made their point in a 30-hour strike. So, okay, let's kind of, cut to the chase and let's get back to work.
This woman and her baby were supposed to fly from Toronto to Edmonton direct.
From here to Waterloo, Calgary, Edmonton. 8 hours layover in each.
It sucks, but we're here. We're trying to make the best of it. We're getting to our vacation eventually, hope.
And again, the WestJet saying probably Wednesday things will be back on track because there are still some people that are stranded. We've got some Sunseekers that still can't get home. Just because the strike is over doesn't mean that everything is back to normal. That's probably going to take some time. We had one Sunseeker say, here's my summary of the experience of trying to get back to Manitoba while the WestJet strike was on. I was supposed to be back in Manitoba Saturday night. My flight going back home got canceled and rescheduled 4 times within 24 hours. I tried contacting the WestJet customer service line both by phone and chat box on their website and was told that call volumes were too high and that the call would automatically hang up on me. I was declined food and accommodation vouchers in BC. I was almost flown to another BC city with no scheduling return flight to Manitoba. On a side note, hotels and taxis in Calgary increased their rates to crazy amounts because the strike had disadvantaged passengers. So Calgary started gouging people who were stuck there. That's kind of crappy, really. You're stuck in Calgary, and the price of everything. I mean, it is supply and demand, but that sucks. People, this is a terrible situation. This Sunseeker says it's important to note, be sure you advocate for yourself and know your passenger rights. I plan on making plenty of claims for accommodations, food, and this nightmare of an inconvenience. Also, just letting you know I made it back to Manitoba safely. And oh my God, does it feel good to be back home again. I think strikes, they suck, don't they? They just, I'm glad you're back home again. Janine is over on Facebook. Hello, Janine. Welcome back, Tyler. Welcome back, Janine. It's good to see you. Happy Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Are you team soft and chewy or thin and crispy? This is a pretty divisive topic. Richard, soft and chewy. So is Cindy and Corey. So is MJ. Soft and chewy. Judy, Megan, Brenda. Debbie says, yeah, she wants the best of both worlds. Chewy on the inside, crispy on the outside. Nope. Joan says crispy and crunchy. Chrissy says soft and chewy. Janine says thin and crispy. They just have to have a lot of chocolate in there. And it's always the best with a glass of milk. Skim milk, not so much. Maybe some 2%. Get some whipping cream. You want some fun times? Take your chocolate chip cookie, some of your coffee cream. Dip it in that. See what it tastes like. Let me know. Send me a message. And tell me why it's fantastic. Because it is. Hey, the summer wrap-up sale is on at Creasy Hot Tubs and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs in Manitoba. What do you mean summer wrap-up? We're in the middle of summer. What are you guys talking about? Well, they're paying the tax. The heat has gotten to the Creasy family. So much so they're going to pay the tax on your jacuzzi hot tub or your jacuzzi swim spa. Now, this offer goes until September the 30th. It just started on the 1st. Make sure you slide on by 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. You can also visit jacuzzimanitoba.ca for all the details. And get ready for a fall in your beautiful jacuzzi hot tub. Incredible financing offers, low monthly and bi-weekly payments are available. Ask about it at Jacuzzi Hot Tubs in Manitoba, Creasy Hot Tubs and Billiards, 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. And again, at jacuzzimanitoba.ca. With our friends at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. It ends tomorrow. The summer celebration is on. All kinds of deals across the store, including 25% off select sectionals. They've got 45% off select beds, 50% off select clearance mattresses, and some sofas are up to 50% off. You got to see the flyer for yourself, and to do that, just go to leons.ca, click on the flyer, select Brandon as your store, and then go to Brandon's West End to pick up your deal on furniture, appliances, and electronics with our friends at Leon's Furniture Superstore. And over at Skydancer Casino, again, it is the month of Prize-a-Palooza. Not only are we giving you a little getaway courtesy of our friends at the Elkhorn Resort, but we're also giving you concert tickets to Highly Suspect. This is a big rock show coming up August the 22nd. So, again, get your tickets for Highly Suspect at the Players Club at the casino. And in the meantime, we will attempt to give you a pair of tickets over the next few weeks. Once we wrap up our Elkhorn contest, we're going to give you a chance at tickets to see Highly Suspect at the Skydancer Casino. Of course, Skydancer is home to all kinds of great games and concerts and eats and treats and a great hotel there as well. And, of course, they've got a new game there that looks an awful lot like The Price is Right, Big Wheel. If you ever watch The Price is Right and the big with Bob Barker for the Showcase Showdown, go to their Facebook page. Check out the big wheel that they've got. It's pretty cool. I can't wait to get down there and check that out again. And, of course, they've got all kinds of great concerts and special events. The water park and the trampoline park. MJ saw that. And it's going to be $1, $1 million. I love those wheels. SkydancerCasino.com. And again, they're just 90 minutes south of Brandon in Belcourt. So, has anybody seen the new Spider-Man movie? What is going on? This is the biggest opening ever for a movie. Ever. What is so special about do we have any Spider-Man fans in chat? I think it's safe to say I am not the world's biggest superhero guy. I'm old school, like the original Spider-Man, like the original Superman. I'm kind of an old guy. But this movie is huge.
Office Spider-Man Brand New Day swung to a massive $360 million in its domestic debut, making it the biggest opening weekend ever. It surpassed figures from another Marvel movie, 2019's Avengers Endgame. The Odyssey, which also featured 3 of the lead actors from Brand New Day, slid to second place with $51 million, and Toy Story 5 raked in $6.3 million. So joining us now is Brooks Barnes, the chief Hollywood correspondent for the New York Times, to break down the movie.
Why is this so huge?
Brooks, we knew this movie was going to be big, but was it expected to be record-breaking big?
Quentin is going tonight.
It wasn't expected to do this. Going in, they thought it would do about 200 million domestic, which would have been the biggest movie in 2 years. But then, people just kept swarming, coming up, not, walk-up business. Saturday morning, they said 325 million, they thought, for the weekend. And then obviously, even that was quite low. So, a lot of the studio itself, the executives kind of sounded shell-shocked. They didn't expect it.
Yeah, you wonder if people were trying to get the Odyssey IMAX ticket and went, okay, well, let's see Spider-Man instead. I don't know, but it worked.
It could. I mean, there are a couple of big takeaways that, it's hard. You don't want to read too much into one weekend, but
sure,
this is definitely, the biggest of all time, not accounting for inflation, but the biggest raw number since before the pandemic. And, for a while, Hollywood has been sort of just battered by these, bad box office. All the movies are dead. It's all about streaming. And so on a societal level, the number of young people that came out, Gen Z, for this movie, and there are a couple other examples, they've really rediscovered going to the movies as a communal experience.
That is so cool. As an old guy that loves old stuff, it's so awesome that young people are rediscovering the movie theater. Now, how long can this last? How long can Spider-Man stay top spot? That's anybody's guess. Is it really worth the hype? Has anybody in chat seen it? Do we got some folks that have been to see the new Spider-Man movie? I think I definitely going to put it on my must-watch. I mean, if it's the biggest opening of all time, man. Is Hollywood just going to start making, like, superhero movies? Forget all other movies. Just make superhero movies. I mean, they're so huge. They're huge. Spider-Man is epic. Hi, Loretta, over on Facebook. So, no one's seen it yet. So there's at least in chat this morning that are paying. Okay, we'll wait and see if you got anybody who's lurking or watching. You're going to see it likely before me. I'm still playing a little bit of catch up after being away on holidays, but if you see it and have something to share with regards to it being super awesome, please let me know, okay? Coming up next hour on the show, Giant Tiger closing in Winnipeg. We've got The Keg closing downtown Winnipeg. We have got several other stores in Winnipeg that have closed since my break. What's happening here? What is going on? Aurora TV and Video in Brandon, after 60 years, closing their doors. What's with all the closures? And what's with the metal water bottles and metal mugs being banned at schools? As we get closer to back to school season, some schools are saying no to the metal water bottles and the metal mugs. You know them well, isn't Stanley Cup all metal? Like not the trophy, but the mugs? Why are schools banning them? Oh my God. We'll take a look in hour 2. Thank you for being here for the start of Season 8. Thank you for being here for the start of Season 8, Hour 1. We have got to say goodbye to our friends on the other platforms because we're about ready to move into VIP time, and that is exclusively for our friends on Twitch, okay? So thank you so much to TikTok and X. We're moving over to Twitch and to the website at TylerGlenShow.com, okay? You know the drill. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. More to come on the website. Come and join us on Twitch, too, okay? And that goes for you, too, Facebook. Thank you so much.